Hello and welcome back to more Slay the Spire. We're playing the defect, climb into Ascension 20. Let's do it. Let's see what we have in the opener. Transform a card, 3 random potions, lose HP to get a rare card, but you get to choose the rare card. And the boss is Hex Ghost. Okay, and then early on, I actually have some good options here. Let's see the elites. We have Bonfire into Burning Elite. We can do that. We can go, this path actually is interesting. Bonfire Elite, Bonfire Chest Elite, Shop. I like that a lot if we're not doing Burning Elite. I can get 3 elites if I take this one. But then I'm skipping the Burning Elite. And I feel like if I'm feeling strong, I'm better off just taking Burning Elite into later Elite because we get so much time in between them. So I'm looking at this path. We could take like 3 fights. Actually, yeah, 4 fights, question mark. I guess this start gives us some more options just in case we want to go that way. Because this is basically just a worse version of starting here. I guess unless we want to take some question marks for some reason. So I'm probably starting at one of these. The question is now what do I want to take? Transform is very risky. 3 random potions we could take if we just want to like guarantee we can plow through this elite. We could even take 3 random potions and try and clean all those elites. So that's an option. Lose 7 max HP for a rare card. There's a lot of good rare cards on the defect specifically, so this could help the late game. Like this will help early game, but then we have to get something good from the elites. So there is some risk in that case too, because you're basically trading your option here. These potions will help us short term, but not long term. And then you're just hoping that you get a good relic from the couple elites that you take out. I might take this option. Yeah, I think I want to take this option. If we get a bad rare card, is there a path that's safe? Yes, I can go here, take a bunch of fights, take this fire, and then go through here. I could avoid all the elites if I want to, but I could, if we get a bad rare card, like go through here and then take this elite pretty late and get a shop. Or take another fire. So I think I like this path. We get a fire before the elite. If we get a great rare card, we can just like plow through. Let's do it. Okay. None of these are particularly good early. What do I want to take? Amplifies the most potential. For sure. But it does literally nothing early. So this could be a skip the elite situation. Creative AI is great. But again, it's sort of, it doesn't do anything the turn you play it. And early on, there's very rarely any time to play a card like this. It's great late game, especially once you can get some more energy, like after Act 1. But for Act 1, it's going to be pretty bad. Amplify, I think, is the highest ceiling, but it does, like, it doesn't do anything until we get more powers. So we could take it just knowing it's basically going to be like Ascender's Bane through Act 1. And then later on, it might go hard. But even if we do get powers that it's good with, you have to draw this and then the power. And assembling both of those can be pretty tricky. So I don't think this is the pick, even though I love it. Machine learning can help with some of the like harder fights. Especially early on, it's kind of similar to this. But later on, I think this one's fine. This one has potential, but we're just almost never going to play it early. But that's fine. I'm going to take it. That one I think is a good balance of short-term, long-term. Because this at least does something. Like there are turns where you could play this. Yeah, machine learning is fine, but I don't love it. Because 1 card extra is like the reason why this is good is it can basically scale you out of any fight. Like having this in our deck means we have inevitability. So if I take a deck that's all block, whatever, and I resolve this, I can then eventually get enough powers to kill something. Whereas the one that just gives you card draw, it's fine, but it just draws you into cards that are already in your deck. So you can't like work your way out of tough situations. Hopefully that makes any amount of sense to anyone. Strike, dual cast. Okay, this, yeah, the early pick here is going to be kind of tough. I think we're definitely going to have to take some damage because Creative AI is not going to help us. Zap does basically the same amount of damage as Strike, but we could draw a dual cast and take down the guy right now, which is exactly what happened. This is, I guess, worth a note. I took 1 damage that I didn't need to because I could have double blocked last turn, and he would have 6 more health. But I have 2 attacks here. So if that 1 damage comes back to bite me, that's on me. Go for the eyes early is pretty nice. Claw. Claw is funny. Let's do go for the eyes though. Leap is also good, but I think we need a little more damage here. Let's take some more card rewards. Okay. 2 people attacking us. Let's start with a dual cast. If I hit this slime, it could be good. Maybe that's too risky. I could just go strike, strike, defend. Maybe dual cast is too risky. This is guaranteed. I take 3 damage here. I get some slimes. Now I get to go for the eyes. Defend, defend, strike. Here would be, I mean, not even a good time to draw Creative AI, to be honest. It's really bad early, but hopefully we can scale our deck so that it becomes better. Boot sequence is pretty nice. Boot sequence and then Creative AI in the opener could be a way for us to start off. This could give us a lot of health over the over the course of a game. Because 10 block on turn 1 is great, especially on the defect. That being said, Ball Lightning is just great damage. And we don't have much damage. So, sort of an interesting decision here. I have 2 more fights. So, boot sequence, let's say, maybe it gains us 5 to 10 life. But then we don't have damage to deal with the Burning Elite, which honestly isn't that big of a deal because with something like Creative AI, we have the scaling. And I think what I like about the defect is like you don't need relics to win. A good deck with no relics can win if you just have like Creative AI and some ways to block like a Glacier. So that is worth mentioning. This just means we don't die. I think I'm going to take the early boot sequence and then maybe just not fight this Burning Elite. Like here, boot sequence, amazing. Boot sequence, zap, strike. I guess my lightnings don't do anything, but boot sequence saved me 10 damage on this turn. I'm still taking 6. But it's sort of already paid for itself. Go for the eyes. That puts you in range of dying. Take no damage here. And they just die. Alright, boot sequence healed 10, we'll keep that in mind. Cool-headed. Yeah, that's pretty good. Reinforced body also can keep us alive. This is a lot of block. So currently I'm just insta dying to a gremlin knob. Again, boot sequence saving a lot. Go for the eyes is good here though. Okay, you know what? Boot sequence saves nothing. I'm actually going to save it in the deck because it is just a 0 cost block 10. And I didn't need it this turn. I would like it this turn. Can I get it back, please? Let's go dual cast. Zap. Defend. We take 4. Strike, strike, strike. We're gonna see if we can kill this thing before it takes all our gold. Don't love our chances. I don't think I can kill it. It goes to 2. Yeah. We're gonna get away with our gold at 2 health. Sort of the risk of taking boot sequence there. Sweeping beam is, oh, blizzard. 2 times the number of frost. Right now I just have cool-headed. This also is good late game scaling that does nothing right now. I think I'm gonna take sweeping beam. We've taken so many greedy picks. I need to take something that actually kills the enemies. This is great. We're gonna do this zap. And we're gonna try and take down the cultist here first. My orbs have a different idea. We can go for the eyes. Let's see. I'm probably gonna cool-headed. I could do a sweeping beam. I don't. Weaken you. So this is 12. So defend, defend, full blocks. Getting kind of sketchy though. Sweeping beam. Zap is great. It's you. What can I do if I defend? Not a lot. I think I'm gonna have to strike here and take 8. Because now they're at 10, and I knew I was gonna get weakened, so I need something that's like pretty likely to kill this dude. I can dual cast. He's dead. Go for the eyes. Defend, strike. Full block. Okay, we've taken like actually a lot of damage, and our opener's bad, but we can totally come back from this. Strike. Duplication potion is great. There's the amplify. Another dead draw to go with our creative AI. I would love to take it, but I think this is a charge battery or nothing. I have so much block already and I just need damage. Charge battery does let us set up for creative AI. I'm gonna take it, but I don't like it. We're definitely not fighting that elite. This upgrade actually is huge. It makes it like actually possible to cast this. Gain gold but lose HP. Okay, I'll take that, skip this elite, go to the shop. And then just take the last elite. Not the best opener, but we get to go defend, defend, strike. Sweeping beam, charge battery into a zap. Then cool-headed. Defend. That blocks for 7. I'll just defend again. And I get another one. Sick. Full block. And then we do 6 next turn. So yeah, we just kill here. Turns out this boot sequence was not good. Sunder is what we need. That's some actual damage. The pair is not amazing. We need some good stuff from the shop. Anchor. Start each combat with 10 block. This is just a better boot sequence, I guess. That plus boot sequence does mean we can basically set up turn 1. I don't hate it. Starting with artifact is interesting. Trip is interesting now that we have Sunder. The pillow can let us rest to heal like a ton of health. I think with boot sequence plus anchor, we're gonna just not take any damage on turn 1. We haven't been anyway. This also does not help us against Hexaghost, which doesn't attack on turn 1. So maybe we don't need it. Because is there a guaranteed shop? If I take this elite, no, I don't have to take the shop. I also don't have to take the elite, but I think I have enough potions to do it. Cold Snap, Compile Driver is pretty good. We have some Frost, we have some Lightning. So I don't hate that. I don't hate Cold Snap. I don't think this is a Sadistic Nature deck. Capacitor can be good if we're going more into Frost stuff. And with Creative AI, you want to be a little bit more dirtily. So how much does this cost? 120, 140? So I could take all 3 of these. I also love a hologram, but that's so much defensive stuff. I'm going to take this, this, and this. 70 is a lot. I'm going to take it. There's very few things that let us scale. And then I'm going to save our gold. I could card remove. Just take a strike out of there. Or take a defend out of there. I'm actually going to cut a defend. Am I? I have creative AI. I have charge battery, boot sequence. I don't have the anchor. Let's just save our gold. And fire before the elite, I think makes sense. I think we're fine with the potion, so I'm going to take the max HP. This makes it much harder for us to kill. And then we can upgrade... Sunder gives us like some good damage. Sweeping Beam is kind of gross. I like that one a lot. Zap is also a good upgrade. With like Capacitor, we want to be able to get as many orbs as possible. I think Sunder is the highest value one. Alright, Elite. This guy. Okay, we get to go Creative AI Cool. This is amazing, actually. Creative AI Cool-Headed. Yeah. Great turn 1. We even get to play the power next turn and not... Well, that's gonna... Capacitor... This is gonna trigger it to attack. I think I'm okay with that because this is nuts. It did 1 damage. We get a loop. Loop is also really good. Let's go for the eyes. Put it to 15. I can charge battery, cold snap, loop. We take 4. I love an Echo Form, but I don't think I can play it here. I can block for 19 here. Which is pretty good. I mean, we take 1, that's not bad. We get another Creative AI. Okay. Not the best thing to see in this spot, but we can... What am I hoping to draw? Sunder would be kind of awkward. Let's just Cold Snap, and then Strike. Lightning takes it down. We don't need a second Creative AI. This is great. Go for the eyes. Boot sequence. Electro blocks for a lot too. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a full block. This does the most damage. We draw Sunder, which is unfortunate, but... I think we're just gonna kill next turn anyway. Or Buffer also does it. Yeah. This makes life easy. Do that, end turn, you die. Okay, kill the boss. We get a pretty bad relic. Okay. That's kind of what I was saying, right? You could go all in to try and face the boss, then get Darkstone Periapt, and just be kind of screwed. And that's what happened. I can take a power to heal us after every combat. I don't know if I like that. It's just another card in my deck that doesn't do anything really. Chaos is great if we upgrade it, especially with Compile Driver and Capacitor. Take a Chaos. We can take another shot, but I think I just need more card rewards still. We're like not that strong. Capacitor, Chaos, Strike, Boot Sequence, take no damage here. We want to draw Sunder. Sweeping Beam is also good. Let's do that and see what we draw. Weaken you. 7 and 6, so I can take 1 damage. I think that's okay. Creative AI, Cool-Headed, Cold Snap. Let's go Compile Driver and try and hit Sunder. We don't hit it. But I can just set up to like kill their stuff next turn, so. Do that. Something gets lightninged, and then this just dies next turn. Took 1 damage. Liquid Memories is better than... Essence of Steel against Hexaghost because it hits us so many times. I'll take another Cold Snap. It's damage. It's stuff. Let's upgrade. Upgrading Chaos is pretty good because that's 2 random orbs. It's just like twice the card. Yeah. Alright, Hexaghost, bring it on. We love Creative AI in the opener. I'm gonna do that plus Cold Snap. I could have a duplication potion the Creative AI. But, okay. This is something. Do I biased cognition right now? That's interesting. I think so. I think I'm gonna duplication potion of biased cognition. And then play Chaos Plus. I'm blocking for 20 and it's hitting me for 24. So if I defend, that's a full block. I could Liquid Memories back something. I guess I probably want to apply some Vulnerable here. 20 versus 24. I think I need to kill it pretty fast. Let's do that as well and take 4 damage. Because I'm losing 2 focus every turn. Let's go Capacitor, Zap, Strike. This might have been too early for the the thing. Go for the eyes. 2 cards left. We will Compile Driver, Sweeping Beam, and Cold Snap. Uh-oh. We're down to 2 focus. This is our last turn of good stuff. Then it gets kind of bad. Let's go for the eyes. Zap. I mean, we're basically full blocking in this spot. Yeah. I think I definitely went too all in on the making my orbs better card, but we'll see. Next turn is just regular damage. Then it gets pretty awkward for us. But I think I just need to push damage here with Strike, Strike. And no need to Liquid Memories yet. I think I'm gonna have to set up a turn that's like Sunder, Liquid Memories, Sunder. Which could be this turn. Thunder. Yeah, I think that's this turn. And I don't need to boot sequence. So my orbs do 1 damage right now, but they... Oh, we get Bias Cognition back. The last hurrah. Bias Cognition. Chaos. Into... Cold Snap? Yeah, because that evokes the orb for 10. We full block. I think we did it. I think we just barely did it. Compile Driver Strike. It took all of our potions, but we got there. There's another creative AI. There's a Hyper Beam. And there's a Fission. I think this card's nuts. This is something that could let us cast a creative AI. I love Black Star. This is so risky, but this is a really good Pandora's Box. This card is so fun. But we barely could even kill elites before. I'm going to take Pandora's Box here. Another Capacitor, Heat Sinks, Fusion, Glacier. This is amazing. This is honestly better than a lot of relics could have given us. Okay, we're kind of strong. Probably want to take this elite, although a shop would be nice. There's one up there. I could take this elite, take the shop, and if we're feeling strong, take a burning elite. Otherwise, I could take one of these early elites. But I think I want to go this path right up here. This boot sequence is looking pretty good now. Let's go for the eyes. Fusion to make a plasma and then capacitor. Let's fusion and then compile driver. What could it even draw us? Nothing. I guess a fission. That's something we need to upgrade like right away. I think I will compile driver for damage and then boot sequence. So we take 8 damage, 9 damage. Oh my gosh. Oh, but we have 1 extra energy because of the plasma. Let's sunder you. Then let's go heat sinks, capacitor. I can fission just to draw cards. This being not upgraded is pretty rough, but I think that's okay because I get to go Equilibrium is a full block, and then Cold Snap Zap give us some cumulative, like, this does 3 damage twice, whereas when I play Streamline, it's just going to do its effect once. Play that. Play... I need to kill this somehow. Am I going to get my gold stolen again? Probably. Let's Sweeping Beam, because I want to draw into Sunder next turn. We don't draw into Sunder, but we do have Compile Driver. Into Streamline. Into Go for the Eyes. Ooh, okay. Essence of Steel. Streamline Plus is great. Honestly, Barrage I think is better for our deck. We have Chaos plus Capacitor. This can do so much damage. I'm going to take a question mark. Lose Weak Potion, Gold. I'm not losing Chaos plus. I'll lose the Weak Potion for a Relic. The Feather's pretty good. So now we really don't have to rest at a rest site. I think I want a Creative AI in this fight. Let's go Creative AI. Zap. And I can Fission to draw 2, but I think just having these out is probably better. All for 1. Zap isn't upgraded. Let's just leave it. Okay, I didn't realize I had 2 capacitors. Oh, one from Creative AI maybe. Let's go Cool-Headed. Compile Driver draws. Cold Snaps helps us not die. I wish I had more energy because I could Capacitor into Cold Snap. I'm going to play Loop. I think it's going to do more damage over the course of the game here. 11 times 2. So this is almost certainly like Chaos, Glacier, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then I can go Storm, Charge Battery. 21, I take 1 damage. Bias Cog is amazing. Go for the Eyes. He's still weak. I'm full blocking, so I think I just Sunder. We have so much block. Defrag is amazing. Okay, we just kill. I think. Yeah, we just kill. Defrag. Streamline. Lightning. Alright, we're slowly clawing our way back. I will... Ball Lightning's pretty good. We do have a Heat Sinks, which is pretty good. Take a Ball Lightning. I think we still need a little bit more damage. I love a Sunder, but I think we're gonna go Sweeping Beam. Ooh, Fusion's really good too. Creative AI versus Fusion is an interesting choice. I wish Fusion was upgraded. It would be so sick. I think I'm gonna take the Fusion for now. They get extra strength. This is a ton of damage coming our way. I can Glacier into Zap into Vision. Go for the Eyes, the more damaging one. Sweeping Beam. Okay, Cold Snap. Draw a card. And then I think it's going to be like a Streamline Charge Battery. Taking quite a bit of damage. 16, maybe not a ton, but some. She drops our defense. I can go... What's left? Chaos Plus is what I want to hit. Cool-headed. Chaos Plus is great. Yeah. Does Equilibrium full block? No, this is only 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That doesn't full block what it does with Chaos Plus. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. With this, it is a full block. And then I can go... Well, let's see what this does. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus 9. That is a full block. She heals them, I think. Yeah, pretty rough. But we're kind of cruising now. We have capacitor going up. We can capacitor... I should have heat sinks first, but that's okay. I can go streamline. All for one gets back streamline. That's a lot of damage. She heals. Sunder kills. And now we're just moving, I think. We get to go Glacier plus Barrage plus Chaos. And then get our orb back. Okay. We're moving, surviving, barely. Go for the eyes. Down to 9. We have so much energy now. So we're kind of just moving. The plasma's really coming in handy right now. I don't think we would be in any good position without the plasma. That's pretty awesome. Let's go Storm. I guess we're just getting some orbs and some energy here. Cold Snap. Get the plasma. Zap. Draw some cards. Draw some cards. That's good. And then you're dead. Okay. Rebound, cool-headed, double energy. What does our deck need? It needs a way to get extra focus. Rebound with Streamline is cute, but a little bit better for the late, like the earlier turns than it is right now. Double energy can help. We have quite a bit of card draw with Compile Driver, Fission, and stuff. Heat sinks plus double energy will work long term, so I'm going to take that. Again, we're basically building for Act 3, which is not necessarily recommended, but what I'm doing. Let's go Fusion. And do I want a Frost or 2 orb slots more? I think 2 orb slots. That way I can keep the plasma. This boot sequence has been terrible, by the way. Some rough matchups. These openers are terrible as well. Wow. Okay. All 3 costs. Don't love it. I'm taking 18. I think this is an Essence of Steel situation. Creative AI Plus might help more with the long-term plan, because it's just one more card that could be in our hand to do stuff. I can Barrage. I can Fission up to 4. But then I'm losing my Plasma, which is pretty important. So I'm just going to take 14 here. Like Buffer. Buffer's great. I can go for the eyes. And then I think Buffer Charge Battery. Take no damage, and then we have Buffer saved up for next turn. Which turned out to be very important. Look at this opener. Let's go Zap. Bias Cognition. Chaos. Compile Driver, draw a million cards. Can I even stop them from hurting me? I don't know. How many zeros do I have with All for One? Quite a few. I want to be able to cast All for One. Which means I have to go Cold Snap into Dual Cast. Equilibrium into All for One is free. Let's see if I can Sweeping Beam into another 0. I can. Well, that doesn't really count, but get all these back. Go for the eyes. Zap. Compile Driver, draw them back. Glacier costs 0. We already are full blocking. And I believe I retain my hand. Yeah. So let's dual cast. I mean, I retain my hand, so I guess I'll get a Glacier out there. Alright. We're definitely strong enough. We can Sunder. Block Potion is perfect. I can take another Compile Driver to go with the double energy I just took. I will take that, because we very often get 3. So there's something I need to upgrade. It was Fission. This card goes from being unplayable to like really good. Yeah, the Plasma makes Compile Driver pretty good. Although Fission right now is not great, but I still might play it, to be honest. It's just draw a card. Let's Compile Driver first. Okay, here we go. Glacier. Then I can Fission into... this dude's gonna make me weaker. Capacitor Fusion. Nobody attacks on turn 1. This boot sequence has been so bad. Okay. This is attacking for 24. And I have a lot of energy. 9 plus 5 is 14. So I could take 10. I could block potion to take nothing here. But this isn't even the boss, right? No. I probably want to save the block potion for the boss. Let's start with a Sweeping Beam. Okay, doesn't really help us. I can dual cast this to get more energy. What am I looking for? Chaos Plus? Go again. Thunder. It doesn't entirely help. But I can go Equilibrium. Thunder does 24 right now. We'll play all these. Yeah, the potion doesn't... The potion would have only blocked for 10 extra, and I needed more than that. Now I might need a potion. Let's start with Chaos. Don't love it. Cold Snap. Barrage can hit you for a lot. But this build is not coming together. We're definitely going to drink the potion here and just play the card I can. Take 10 more. Okay, I get to go double energy into Compile Driver. Into... Dual Cast is kind of nuts. Then... Compile Driver. Then a Ball Lightning, I think, is probably the best. Go for the eyes, doesn't do anything. You're at 9. I think I can just kill here. Yeah. Alright, we're going into a boss. I'll take a Glacier. See what we can do here. Alright, this is the best boot sequence has ever been. I might as well play double energy. Is that right? No. I don't have anything that uses my energy after this. I get to go Cold Snap. Go for the eyes. This is going to do 10 damage and bring this back. So that guy's just going to die. Yeah, I only do 6 and 6. I can go for the eyes this guy. He gets strength, but then he'll be weak. Yeah, that kind of checks out, I guess. He has 2 stacks of weak. I am blocking. Hopefully we can kill this dude before he actually does damage to us. But that's that's a lot. I do have a Sunder. Sunder helps a lot. That's 30 damage coming at us. I can Equilibrium, Compile Driver. Let's draw first. Is there any world where Glacier blocks for more? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This blocks for a little bit more, and it lets us keep our whole hand next turn. We're taking a ton of damage here. But this is... I think how we need to win this is to set up a ton of orbs. And we'll go Capacitor. Chaos Plus. I love the Plasma. That means I didn't have to cast the Fusion. I can Compile Driver. I don't know what I'm trying to hit because nothing... Oh! Fission Plus would be amazing off Compile Driver. But I can also just hit that next turn. Let's try it. I don't hit it. But I can hit it next turn, and it'll still be useful. I still don't hit it. But I can play Sweeping Beam. That does hit it. So that's great. Do I need a barrage now while I have all these orbs? Probably. So this will kill... I'm likely to have a full block, right? This is going to get evoked for 5. Let's kill this one. And then Cold Snap will give us the full block. What's left in the deck? Creative AI and Dual Cast. Alright, let's Cold Snap. Then we can Fission. That really opens up the deck. Let's double energy. Then we go Heat Sinks. Okay, now we're cruising. Capacitor, draw. Chaos Plus. That doesn't draw, that's Sweeping Beam. Chaos Plus. Glacier. Streamline. I don't even want a dual cast, and unfortunately I don't have anything to get back with All for One. But I'm not the one who put that in my deck, so... Okay, we have Electrodynamics. This is going well. Play Electro, draw a card. Then play... Ball Lightning. Cold Snap. And get a Fusion back in there. Electro should help us get through this. Buffer also helps. Sweeping Beam also helps. Yeah, this is pretty nice. Let's Compile Driver the bigger one. Barrage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 does 7 times 4 is 28. Can I just kill the big guy? I might be able to just kill the big dude. 7 times 4, 28. 7 times 5. Plus 7 times 6 minus 1. What is 7 times 6? 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. Plus these should kill. I think that just kills. I can Compile Driver 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Compile Driver will draw 3. Okay, I think that just kills. Barrage. Go for the eyes. Plus a Ball Lightning. Whew, okay. Got through that one. We need a good relic. No, dude. I needed a good relic on that one. FTL gives us just some incremental damage. It's not good. It's not bad. But I'll take it. It's hard to, like, I don't know when you ever really pass that card. The Courier. Is there a shop? Yes. Okay, I'm going to skip this, go to the shop. It's not a great start, but we have so much gold plus the Courier. If we can survive this fight, I think we'll be okay. but it's a pretty rough one here. Let's go Cold Snap. We want to kill the smallest one. And what do I want? More of these or more block? Again, enemies that don't require boot sequence. Yikes. Let's go more energy. I'm gonna go capacitor on this. We have 400 gold and the courier, please. Alright, this is a good start here. Then we get to... Oh boy. I need to kill all of them. So this is in Sunder range. So that's worth noting. They're hitting me for 18. Glacier makes the most sense here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then Cold Snap blocks for more, but I kind of need damage. But I also need to survive. Lightninging that one is the worst possible option, but it's okay. We're at 7 health. We draw Sunder, we get Fission. Okay, this is good. Sunder you. Let's Vision plus. We can full block this turn, rebuild our whole board. This is great. Let's go Chaos. Sweeping Beam. Zap. Glacier. Barrage does a ton. We can... What am I drawing into? Some good stuff. Let's compile driver. Not the best stuff. Dual cast does just kill this guy. That's pretty tempting, actually. It does... Yeah, evokes to do 6 and then 6. I can also capacitor. What am I drawing next turn? Streamline. I probably just have a kill on this one if I dual cast here. Because it guarantees the lightning hits this. We have a lot of block. Go for the eyes. Yeah, I think Barrage plus Streamline just kills. Okay, we're alive. Thorns. Dude. Is Bullseye what I need? Lock on. Not really. We just, like, our deck goes well when we draw Fission, and it does poorly if we don't draw Fission. I think I'm going to skip these. I mean, upgraded Cold Snap is more damage. But it's not amazing. Skip this. We have to survive another fight at 7 health. Another one where boot sequence does nothing, of course. 7 health. What are we doing? Equilibrium plus boot sequence is nice. Because it means we're not... I wish I knew if this hit... I think it's just when you draw cards. So if I do this and keep boot sequence in my hand, it does sort of prevent me from getting locked out. That being said, if I just Sunder here, it's a big chunk of damage. But I'm at 7 health. So I can go Equilibrium Cold Snap. And then I have boot sequence, capacitor, that kind of thing. I think I need to... 32 damage is a lot. But I'm going to have to survive a couple hits. I think I'm going to play it safe and do this. I'm pretty sure this is how it works, where this will be the same cost. Because it's just when you draw them. Yeah, okay. This actually worked out pretty well. I can block for 18 here. I can go capacitor. Streamline for 0 is awesome. Cool-headed for 0 is awesome. Charged battery, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This full blocks, but Glacier also full blocks? Yes. That also full blocks. Do I just play boot sequence? I mean, it's a high blocking card. I wish it stayed in my hand. I don't think I do. Tax for that much. Another 18. All for one can get back a lot of good stuff. I like that a lot. Okay, let's compile driver and see if that draws into more zeros. It does not, but all for one gets back all these things. Good reason to not play boot sequence. Streamline. Cool-headed is great. Charge battery, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I will just play this to full block now. Now it's only attacking for 10. We have a fission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's play FTL first. Double energy. Fission into double energy is pretty spicy. I'm gonna do it. Okay. I don't even know if we need all this energy, to be honest. I get to go capacitor for 0. Zap for 0. Sweeping beam for 0. I will double energy at this point. 16 energy. Sweeping beam. Draw another. Sunder is lethal. Okay, we just kill. We survived. Barely, barely, barely. Buffer goes pretty hard in this deck. Especially against Champ. I love a Sweeping Beam plus. Force Field is good, but I need a buffer. Alright. Shop. Alright. Sell me some good stuff, man. Blood Vial. At the start of each combat, heal 2 HP. That could just be what I need to, like, squeak by. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 blocks. So I'm buying this. Lizard Tail. Okay. Do I just take that and then the run is kind of saved? Probably. Alright, the courier. You helped us out. Is there anything else I'm taking here? Another heat sinks is pretty wild. I can upgrade heat sinks because that's nuts. Unupgraded chaos. Card remove. I can grab a power potion. Powers are a pretty good way to scale past Champ, I think. It's a very scrappy fight, but Lizard Tail means we can die and still keep going. It was extraordinarily expensive. Chaos in this deck also is pretty good. I think I'm going to grab this power potion over a card remove. There's nothing I really want to remove. Our deck's kind of nice. But this can help us fight Champ. Or just get through this next, like, couple fights. Take a question mark. Of course it's a fight. FTL does 6. That puts us to 35, which is... I'm like literally always 1 damage short of killing this dude. Also another fight that boot sequence doesn't help with. Maybe this card sucks. I mean, I'm playing FTL. Streamline? Or do I just Sunder? Because they're going to hit me for a ton of damage here. I can go Streamline Cold Snap. That is 21. This is better. Puts it to 3, and this has a 50% chance of killing, and it does. So we don't get any dazed. That's great. All for one can get back boot sequence and FTL. So let's do that. FTL draws. Go for the eyes. It doesn't do anything, but it does something. You know what I'm saying? I can set up Fission double energy, but it's not that great at the moment. It does give us a way to kind of block, though, and I kind of like that. Double energy basically does nothing. Boot sequence I can play, it's sort of free. Charge battery full blocks, and then gives me energy next turn. It keeps boot sequence in my deck for all for one, but I've already played all for one. I don't love that. Capacitor's fine, but I already used my good card. I don't know if I need a capacitor here. I think I have Ball Lightning, Sweeping Beam, Boot Sequence. Just getting damage down, because he hasn't blocked yet. Buffer. Buffer plus Cold Snap does not keep us alive. Because Buffer blocks 11, Cold Snap blocks for 2, and then I take 11 exactly and die. So that's not great. I already used Sunder to kill the first dude. That's Chaos. I have a Frost. If I get another Frost, I only die on the second hit and not the first one. Which I kind of like. If I evoke this, I gain 5, 7 block, 9 plus 7 is 16, I still die. So I am just dead here, but we want to die in the second hit. Goodbye Lizard Tail, heal up. Now we're pretty comfortable. I think I just kill. Okay. Another boot sequence. I heard you liked the first one. No, I did not like the first one. I'm gonna skip. There's so many cards I want to upgrade right now. Okay, this is a good boot sequence. Glacier, boot sequence, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. This is 24. Let's just charge battery. It sort of saves the energy for next turn. It's slightly an overblock, but we need all the health we can get. Let's compile driver to draw. FTL is great. And then I will just Sunder. That's great damage. We have a pretty good setup here of Capacitor, Ball Lightning, into Fission Plus, into Double Energy. That lets us go Glacier, Cold Snap, Streamline, Fusion, Heat Sinks. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'm still taking a little bit of damage. Take 3. Not the end of the world. I think this brings some stuff back. You're still alive, huh? Dude, you're still... No, that kills. Okay, I was like, you're still alive. Ancient Potion. Don't think I need... Don't love any of these. We're looking for some cool, like, powers. Or honestly, just something I can upgrade. So I have to take the Burning Elite next act, too. Yikes. Okay, there's a lot of things I need to upgrade right now. I need to pick the most. This is probably the most impactful. This lets us combo off. Okay, perfect. Heat Sink's in the opener. I'm taking 18 right off the bat. Look at this boot sequence. Let's go Heat Sequence, Heat Thing, boot sequence, and... I think just Glacier. Filling my orb slots is pretty good. Okay. I don't know if I want to Fission Plus until I have more orb slots set up. But it does let us go pretty hard this turn. Because I can Chaos into it. But I can wait for like a really big turn after I've resolved some capacitors. I think I'm going to do that. Let's Chaos Plus here. Dark Orb plus that is great. Let's... I think just get down a barrage. Or we're just gonna hold this because it's so much better if I wait. Here, we can go for the eyes. Capacitor. Oh yeah, that draws 2. Holy cow. Capacitor. And I want a buffer, but Glacier plus full blocks here. We're weakened. We have Sweeping Beam. Not the best setup, but I can make Streamline cheaper. I just get even more frost going. Dude's hitting us for 27, but we have a buffer. This could be the turn to Fission Plus. Let's resolve a creative AI. I have double energy in my hand. I think this is the turn to Fission Plus. I'm gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will overdraw by 1 if I do that. So let's go. Actually, 5. Yeah, let's buffer into Fission Plus. No, because I'm gonna draw when I play this too. We're just gonna have to accept that one card is not gonna be drawn. FTL still draws? That's nuts. Okay, then I get a double energy, up to 18. Let's start rebuilding. Chaos, Glacier, Cool-Headed, Compile Driver. Barrage is really good. Let's get our buffer down and draw some cards after I Ball Lightning. Weaken you. Cold Snap. Barrage. Streamline. Sunder. Charge Battery, Equilibrium. Alright, we get another buffer and a fusion. Fusion's great here. Let's play buffer, draw 2. What does all for 1 get us? Just FTL and a streamline. I think I'm just gonna fusion and pass. I think Champ starts attacking for a lot after you get down below half health. We can set up another creative AI. Let's FTL. I guess I did use a buffer there, but that's okay. Creative AI. That's why we have the buffers. 1. I can barrage. Half of 420 is 210. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 31, 34. 259. I think if I barrage plus streamline, he kind of does bad stuff. So it's cool-headed. We can cool-headed plus streamline. We're going to take a lot of damage here. But we have buffer to negate it for now. Okay, and now we're kind of moving. We get to go defragment. And that's exactly what we're looking for. Buffer. Go for the eyes. Doesn't do anything, but it gets it out of our hand. Chaos Plus can give us a Dark Orb. It did not. He weakens us, but we're getting more powerful every turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can creative AI and draw a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Honestly, though, let's just do that. Let's charge battery to get more energy next turn. Now he's gonna get below health this turn, I think. Almost no matter what I do from this lightning. Heat sinks means when I play power draw like infinite cards. So we're never gonna run out of cards. I do need to block this turn. So let's go Chaos Plus. And he's gonna be weak. I want to draw a Glacier. Let's play Heat Sinks. We draw Glacier, so let's do that. I'm definitely full blocking now, so I can barrage. And what do I want to do? Just set up max damage. Compile driver does the same as ball lightning. Oh, perfect. FTL, streamline. Alright, we full block. We got a lot of damage set up. He's gonna get strong this turn. Double loop is great. Let's go loop. Streamline. So much damage. Barrage. Loop. I wish I had mana for all for one. We get to go for the eyes. And ball lightning. Does ball lightning do more than double cast? I think so. And now he gets super strong, does all the scary stuff. 28 times 2. Hopefully we can handle this. I can biased cognition. Does that help? 28 times 2. This does 20 damage. So that's not gonna kill. Yeah, I think biased cognition is great. Draws a ton of cards. Then I can go with a glacier, which will get rid of the plasma to give us more energy. Then I need to block more, maybe. 14 plus 14 is 28, so that blocks one of his attacks. Yeah, every frost actually blocks more than anything else, and I can evoke this for even more blocks. Let's go cool-headed. Oh, electro will full block, I think. Perfect. He's down to 17. I did actually take a tiny bit of damage, I think, but yeah, you're dead. Okay, we've stabilized. This has been a really, really tough uphill battle, I think, because our deck is just weird. Like, we don't really have a great build. It's just all centered around Fission Plus, which I think is one of the best cards in the game, and finding that. Reboot can stop us from some bad early draws, but I don't know how much it helps necessarily. I mean, we're just trying to find, like, set up capacitor into Fission Plus. So if we don't have what we need, that does kind of help. We do have Heat Sinks Plus. So every power is good, and now machine learning is potentially good. This also gives us a way to do a ton of damage to enemies. But losing focus in this deck is pretty bad. Because we, like, Glacier is our main form of block. So I guess really I'm just deciding between reboot machine learning or nothing. This is a big yikes. What do you upgrade into? Costing 1 would be amazing for the deck. I just need something that upgrades cards. I think I'm gonna skip. I don't love reboot. I guess it's 0 mana. I'll take it. It's 0 cost. Okay. Cursed key. Get a curse. I can take a Sozu. I have all my potions. I don't love it, but... No, dude! Every time I'm running a power build, I fight this guy. Okay, we have to take the Burning Elite, which means we have to go through this pile of death. That's going to be rough. I can take 3 question marks, which will give us a treasure room. Do I have a merchant? Oh my gosh. I have to take 3 elites in a row. I think we're going to die. I don't know if this deck can handle 3 elites in a row into the guy who gets stronger from powers, but we're going to find out. The question I'm asking is, I think that's the only shop I'm going to see is this one. That's 1 question mark. That'll be 2, 3, 4. So I'll still get a chest if I take this one. Let's do that. We just gotta hope the courier. Alright, boot sequence coming in clutch right now. Boot sequence. Glacier buffer. That buys me a whole turn next turn. Heatsinks plus is pretty nuts. Do that. Then I can compile driver. Go for the eyes. Only attacking for 10. I think Glacier full blocks here. Yeah. Now we have active Heatsinks, active Glacier. Let's... 22 is a lot. Let's get our barrage down now. Then I can fission plus. 15. Do I need double energy? I don't think so, because I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this full block? It doesn't because of the burn. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna lose my buffer to 2 damage here. But I also just do a ton of damage, so maybe it's fine. Maybe the buffer's good enough. Hard to complain when you just kill them. Alright, 1 fight down. I don't get any potions. Equilibrium plus. I think. I mean, I just want fission plus and capacitor. This card's good. It's pretty. I mean, it keeps us alive. And it gives us more time to set up the combo. Alright. Ooh, okay. What colorless cards am I? There's a lot of them. Let's go for it. Discovery is amazing. Panic button can keep us alive, but Discovery is really good in a deck like this. Thinking ahead's okay. Panacea can help if we have the thing that gives you more focus and then takes it away focus every turn. And then Mind Blast can do, I guess, like 20 some damage. Finesse is basically free, so I'll take a Finesse. Do I want this card? I don't think so. I'll take Thinking Ahead because this is, again, kind of free. And then Discovery is really good. That was not amazing, but not terrible. Alright, Courier. Start with 3 additional slots. That's pretty much the best thing I could have asked for. Take that. That's all I can buy besides a Steam Barrier. But honestly, worth. Those extra slots are huge with our fission game plan. Alright. What are we doing here? Boot sequence, you're bad. I think we're just going to Ball Lightning Sunder, and we're going to do it on the weakest one. Big chunk of damage. Bring him down to 7. Okay, next turn. A lot of damage headed our way. They're blocking for 12. Let's see what we draw off a Cool-Headed. Thinking Ahead is great here. Draw 2, put 1 on top. Equilibrium. Unfortunately, not the upgraded one. I think Chaos is likely to be better than Cold Snap. I don't think I have time to Capacitor here. This dude's attacking for 18, which is less now. I don't love Buffer in this spot. Let's Chaos. And Equilibrium blocks for as much as I can here. But I'm taking a lot. Okay. But I think we're doing okay now. 12, 13. I can Capacitor plus Glacier. I'm blocking for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Capacitor, Glacier, Buffer is a full block. I will reboot here. Go for the eyes. I could kill this one. And then I don't have to use my buffer. I need to hit it with 2 orbs, which is pretty unlikely, but... Okay. So we use our buffer. But now Sweeping Beam kills that one. FTL goes here. We have all for one right now just with FTL and the other thing. I think I will do that though. Draw a card here. Go for the eyes, weakens you. Sweeping Beam kills. We're still taking a lot. That's a lot of lightning orbs. Let's compile driver. Man, I was really hoping to hit, yeah, the thing. I'm taking a lot of damage. I think we just accept that it's happening. And now we just kill them. Unfortunate we had to go this far to get there, but that's okay. Let's go heat sinks plus. Draw some cards. Fission plus. Draw our whole deck. Gained as much energy as you could ever imagine. Then we streamline here. Glacier, Cold Snap you. Cool-headed. Thunder. Barrage. Okay. Self-repair, stack plus. Honestly, self-repair plus with heat sinks is pretty good now. That can help us like take these fights. I can take this, but I'm just gonna die. I have elite, bonfire, elite, elite. I can take the fight. I think I have to skip it. Okay, bring it on, friend. Sweeping Beam is great early. Let's ball lightning. Kind of rough here. But I can ball lightning this one. Then equilibrium plus boot sequence does full block. I could also boot sequence next turn. So this takes 2 damage. Yeah, I think I save the boot sequence for next turn. I could also grab a power potion here. Which I might need. But I'm also facing a burning elite. I'm gonna save it. If I face the big head, I'm so screwed. This deck cannot handle that guy. Okay, Sunder can deal with the big dude. Bop. Get that back. I would love a sweeping beam, but we just don't have that. So that's like cool. What do I do now? All for one, what can I get back? Nothing. Great. Streamline's 1 short of killing this dude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna draw some cards. Okay, go for the eyes. Help. Sweeping Beam kills this. Let's Sweeping Beam first. See what we draw. Cold Snap is great. So now Streamline kills this one. I can go for the eyes, the big guy. Down to 25. I can also all for one go for the eyes again. I don't know if I need that. If I had done go for the eyes on this, I could then kill it with a 1 cost and then buffer. But I can go boot sequence charge battery and the blocks for 17. I take 8. It's Not that bad. Then my Streamline is cheaper as well. Although instead of Streamline, I can go Cold Snap, Cold Snap. Actually, that's the play. Cold Snap, Cold Snap. More block. Boot Sequence, Charge Battery. Up to 21. I take 4. And now we're doing just great. I get to go Creative AI. Capacitor Fusion or Compile Driver? I think Capacitor Fusion. Creative AI helps a lot. Capacitor Fusion means I draw something like Electro. We have Self-Repair. Let's go Finesse. Electro can basically deal with this guy. Let's see what Discovery gives us. Echo Form is amazing. Play that. So I just have to survive this turn and I'm doing okay. If I can hit Fission Plus, I can basically win. So let's go for that. I missed. I can try and reboot into it. 1, 2, 3. Electrodynamics kills this, but I'm taking so much damage off of this guy. I think I do. Let's cool head and try and draw. We hit it. Okay. I think that's kind of game because I can go Electro into Fission. Just get all the energy and all the cards. We double energy and that's game over. Alright, Heat Sinks, Self-Repair, FTL, Capacitor. Yeah, okay. This is great. We get to go Zap, Chaos, Glacier, Ball Lightning, Barrage. Let's thinking ahead. Put this on top. Compile Driver. Draw into it. Fusion. Thunder. Charge Battery. Reboot. Okay. Alright. I like this. Let's just Glacier to make sure I'm like full blocking. Okay. I used a potion, but I think we're getting out of this fight unscathed, I hope. I can all for one back in FTL. I mean, I still need to kill this thing, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, Glacier. Oh, I have double cast the first thing, right. Okay, well then you're just dead. That's a lot of block. Do that, do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can just play Buffer here. Full block. Have Buffer saved up. And kill you with Barrage. We get a Lantern. That's very helpful. Oh. I mean, Hologram Plus does some nasty stuff in this deck. Darkness Plus is also pretty nice, but we don't have a dark build. I'm going to take a Hologram. There is hope. There is hope. We get a free heal. What do I need to upgrade now? There's a lot of cards in the deck that need an upgrade. Buffer could go pretty hard with an upgrade. This. No, I don't need that. Double energy is okay. I think it's probably Buffer. Let's upgrade our Buffer. The deck is getting, like, this has been a really scrappy run. Okay, this guy, we start with the Heat Sinks. I mean, look at how good Hologram is here. We get to go Glacier. Do I want a Fission Plus already? That's the question. Because I can go Glacier, Hologram, Glacier. Get my thing going. How much does this block for? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This blocks for 21. So actually just get to go Heat Sinks, Glacier. And Boot Sequence. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21. That's just a full block. I can play that just for fun. And I'm going to save this because it's going to get better later. And I have heat sinks active. I mean, I do have an active heat sinks. I could set up some big capacitor stuff, but this only draws 3. I'm gonna wait. It might be greedy, but we're gonna wait. I'm glad I waited. This would have been terrible. Swooping Beam, hopefully draw something good. Self-repair with heat sinks, I'll play it. Let's just get some frost going so I don't die. Glacier. Pass turn. We have more frost. He gives us some burns. Okay, let's go for the eyes. Weaken ya. I will fusion into a compile driver. Finesse is fine. 5 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So charge battery fulls blocks and gives me a ton of energy next turn. Alright. Charge battery. Is this enough to reboot? There's a lot of zeros I could hit. And I kind of want to have an option of redrawing fission. Those would have been good to draw, but that's okay. Because I can redraw fission and hit him. 7 times 3. There's fission. He's intangible, so I don't care about barrage. I think now is the time to go for it. Weaken you. This is actually pretty bad. Capacitor draws 2. I can ball lightning. Let's discovery and see what we hit. Echo form, perfect. Okay. This is why discovery is amazing. 5 times 3. So I'm basically full blocking. Let's just get this double energy out of the deck at this point. Streamline I just cast because it gets cheaper. Compile driver can draw 1, but we can sweeping beam into something. FTL doesn't do anything. This draws. Dual cast doesn't help. Oh, I should have lightninged into compile driver. I think we're fine here, but worth mentioning. We'll do this. I will... Yeah, I'll equilibrium, just so I can keep my hand. We're full blocking, and now we have a lot of good stuff going on. All for 1. That gets back. Go for the eyes, FTL. That's it. I think the play is Glacier. Glacier. Barrage. We're getting a lot of burns, but we're like, these glaciers are growing pretty strong. Chaos, Fusion, Equilibrium. The first card I play will be copied, which I think makes sense for Fusion. What are the last 5 cards? I get to draw Capacitor. I'm going to play Fusion here. Get 2 Plasma, get down an Equilibrium. And then with Heat Sinks Plus, I'm going to play Capacitor, draw a bunch of cards, and go crazy. What do I want to hologram back? Creative AI, Buffer? I can do both. Perfect. Let's play Finesse. Yeah, I can play basically everything here. Creative AI. Draw my deck. Buffer. Yeah, keeps me very safe. Thinking ahead, I would like to draw... I don't think it matters because I'm going to draw a card very soon, I think. 12, 11, 14, 16, 18, 20. So I'm not blocking this thing. Let's just get a capacitor down. 1 buffer down. But we have Creative AI now. The first card I play is copied. He's intangible. All for 1 can get back Finesse. And that's it. So we'll double Equilibrium. Draw some cards here. A lot of burn. Weaken you. All for one. Go to the eyes, finesse. And we're gonna save Barrage. This is a really long and grindy fight, but I think we're getting there. Okay, I double cast the first card I play, which I think is Barrage might be the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times 8 is slightly less than Sunder, but it's also cheaper. No, let's double Sunder here. 33, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 plus 16 isn't a full block, but it's very close. So I think I go double Sunder into Equilibrium. And I can dual cast a Frost. I think that's the play. Okay. Double defragment is huge. Then I meant to FTL, but that's fine. Let's get another fusion going. Streamline, make it cheaper. And zap for next turn. I think I retained my hand again. Alright, you give me a lot of burns. But now is the time. We have energy and cards. Double Barrage. Perfect. FTL draws. We get to go Ball Lightning. Compile Driver. Cold Snap. Okay. We're up to 71. Tungsten Rod helps against the heart. I think we're doing it. Recycle. Recycle's pretty nice with creative AI. Heat sinks. I need to hit heat sinks for Recycle to be good. It's also not upgraded. But it does give us a way to generate energy. Pretty good with Sunder. Because otherwise we basically just have Plasma as our way to generate energy. Which is not terrible. And the biggest issue with this card is it doesn't draw cards. Because we're just trying to dig to Heat Sinks, Creative AI, set up a Fission Plus. This doesn't help with any of that. Doom and Gloom helps with quite a bit. 14 to everything is nice. Dark Orb can be nice. It does cost 2. But it's good damage in a Dark Orb. But I think Barrage is our main damage dealer, so I'm going to skip. I can't take Pen Nib because I have to take the Sapphire Key, so that's pretty unfortunate, but we're much stronger now. He says as he goes into a fight looking pretty weak. Let's go Glacier. Fusion into Compile Driver. Hit you. So I can Fission right now, and I kind of think that's the play. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. What's in my discard? Nothing great for all for one. I can set up a discovery. Honestly, Capacitor makes heat sinks go pretty nuts. Let's FTL. Just kill you. Heat sinks. Set up a Capacitor. Shouldn't have killed that thing because I have Sweeping Beam, but that's okay. Deal plus to 6. Let's Buffer plus. Oh, I think I just have to Creative AI plus. I'm full blocking, and I can put... What do I want to draw next turn? What do I want to draw next turn? All for one gets back Reboot, Boot Sequence. Let's put that on top. I take 1, but I have a buffer set up now. Okay, Sunder's great. Bop. Take you out. Then All for One gets back all that good stuff. FTL still draws. I can Ball Lightning this thing. And then I need to find a way to block this dude. Boot Sequence doesn't even block one of them. So Boot Sequence is kind of useless at the moment. What else can I do? I can play Glacier, which will block the sword. I can play... Does Cold Snap plus Boot Sequence work? No. Don't like that. What am I drawing into? Nothing great. Nothing great. Okay. I think I do want a Cold Snap. And then at this point, definitely Boot Sequence. Storm draws some cards. And do I want to reboot or do I want to draw these? I think I want to reboot because I want to draw like glaciers and stuff. Oh, perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I only use one buffer. That's amazing. We get to keep a buffer. Every time I play a power card, I get a lightning. 34 damage. I think we're just probably using a buffer on this. Unless I can go Equilibrium, Cold Snap, 16 plus 4 is 20. No, so I'm almost certainly just using a buffer. So let's go Machine Learning. And then Fusion, Cold Snap. Buffer takes care of that. We get Fusion going, we have Heat Sinks going. And now we can start cruising. FTL first. Let's loop. What do I want a hologram? Anything? No. Let's play Capacitor. Finesse. We're really... Okay, double energy doesn't actually give us energy right now. All for One doesn't get back anything great. Go Chaos. I can go Chaos, Hologram, Chaos. I think that might be better than Glacier. That might be better than Glacier. Yeah, because Dark Orbs are great. Okay. Alright, my friend. Show me what you got. That's a lot. Definitely a lot. Can I block for 34 is the question. What's left in my deck? Sweeping Beam. Alright. It's gonna involve starting with Cool-Headed. I guess Self-Repaired literally just draws more cards. That's nuts. Self-Repair draws more cards and makes a lightning. Because we're trying to get to this plasma and dual cast it. So now I can Cool-Head it. Then we can dual cast our plasma. Now I don't have a plasma for compile driver, but that's okay because I can do that. Draw a lot. Sweeping Beam can take care of this dude. I have to play 2 of them. Glacier is amazing. I have to play 3 Sweeping Beams? I don't like that. It is what it is. Or I can just hope that one of my 4 lightnings kill it. Which maybe isn't that bad. 19, 21, 23, 25, 27. If I charge battery, it's a full block almost. What can I hologram something back? No, nothing costs 0. Charge battery is basically almost like a guaranteed full block. Alright, let's just do that. Okay, we did kill it. We take no damage. Alright, we're moving. I get to heat sinks. I get to go for the eyes. Chaos is great. Compile driver does a ton. Finesse. FTL. 24 I can block, I think. With not too much trouble. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I can take 1 damage if I play Equilibrium. I can take 0 damage if I play Equilibrium into Cold Snap. And then I keep my hand. Okay. This double energy works. Defragment's amazing. FTL draws. Oh my gosh, this has been a really, really grindy fight, but I think we're crawling ahead. I think I can kill with Chaos and Barrage. Yeah. This triggers the Dark Orb, and then this will kill. Ooh, full health, Preserved Insect, Smoke Bomb doesn't do anything. None of these do anything. You know what? Preserved Insect, we're going for the elite. And I want to upgrade, I think, Barrage. That's like my damage dealer. Fusion is also a pretty good upgrade, but this lets me like actually hit something for damage. Okay, you have less health. It can't be that bad. Let's go Cool-Headed, Ball Lightning, Equilibrium. Do I want to reboot? 16, 17, 18. Boot sequence. I will reboot to try and find something good. Capacitor versus self-repair. Capacitor helps me now. Self-repair helps me later. 45 damage. That's hard to block. That's pretty hard to block here. The most I can do is nowhere near 45. And I don't have my buffer, but I could try and draw into it with a single sweeping beam. I don't love that. I think we're just going to tank the damage and try and heal some of it back. Let's go. Well, what am I playing? I think I'm going to try and draw it. Double energy does nothing. I don't even, like, the problem with Equilibrium is I don't want this hand. So if I play this, I don't want these cards in my hand. Double energy could be good, but not right now. It's my only block card, but I just don't want this hand. So we're gonna get this, just play this to get it out of our hand. Then Equilibrium blocks. And I can go Ball Lightning and Capacitor. We take a lot of damage. But we have a good hand now, and we should be able to just kill. So we do that. Vision Plus is amazing. Let's go Glacier, Fusion, Vision Plus. Get a ton of energy and cards. Perfect. Buffer Plus just keeps us alive for a while. Let's Cool-Headed, Discovery, another creative AI, so we get 2 powers at the start of each turn. Love that. Then I can go, I can just play a Sunder. I'm full blocking here. The biggest issue is I don't have a ton of energy, right? So I could do something safer. I think I'm going to do something safer like that plus Zap. And just get down the self-repair now. I do have 2 buffer. I did kind of forget that I had that. Let's go Finesse. Let's Thinking Ahead. I'm not going to creative AI. What am I going to hologram back? I don't have heat sinks. I can't hurt him this turn, so I'm not going to sweeping beam. Oh, I just put one back. Okay. That happens. I can't really hurt it this turn. So let's just set up some orbs. Chaos plus electrodynamics plus cold snap. Yeah, just get orbs going. I have 2 stacks of buffer. And we have defragment plus barrage. Yeah, I think this is it. Defrag. All for one can get back. FTL. Finesse. Does some stuff. Let's compile driver. There's our heat sinks. And our FTL. Let's go heat sinks. Go for the eyes. Barrage. Machine learning. I think it just... Oh, you're one short of dying to our lightning. Okay, we can take this boss out. We could kill it with a defragment, I think. No, has to be a zap. No, has to be sweeping beam. Alright, we killed an intangible dude. White Beast statue is just so rude with Suzu. Okay. We will start off with an FTL on you. Heatsinks is great. Streamline is great. Look at this boot sequence. Coming in handy. I made fun of it too many times and now it's great. Okay, this turn I can hologram. I think I just double energy. Cool-headed. Sweeping beam's a little bit suspicious. I can glacier. I can hologram. What do I hologram back? Chaos plus. I can get hologram back and streamline this dude. Actually, I like that. That makes streamline cost 0, so the future all for one will be really good. I can glacier, and I am blocking enough where I can sweeping beam. And not take any damage. Okay. Now, this turn, little awkward, but we can thinking ahead. Vision plus means it doesn't matter, because we're definitely doing it this turn. Let's go for the eyes. Yeah, play this. Okay, finesse. This all for one is really good now. But I need to have space in my hand for it, is the issue. So let's go Glacier, Fusion, Compile Driver U. Then Creative AI is really nice. Let's all for one. I did have space for everything. Great. Go for the ISU again. FTL Streamline takes you down, and now I just have to kill this little thing. That should be really easy. I definitely want to self-repair. I don't know how this works, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, let's... Do I want to do that? Or I just want to kill with lightning. Honestly, killing with lightning is pretty fun. Let's just do that. Or like a Sunder. Discovery. Hyper Beam. 26 damage to all enemies. Fine. I will Hyper Beam you. Let's go charge battery. Wait, I take damage if I play Hyper Beam. I don't like that. Let's do this. Finesse. I still take damage. What the heck? Alright, reboot. Perfect. I get to cool-headed into a charge battery. And I can FTL because I have more block than it spikes. Okay, Storm makes this kind of easy. Let's play Storm. Chaos. Glacier. Zap. I can Hyper Beam? But that's no fun. Let's Compile Driver. Buffer. Dual Cast. And turn. And I think it just dies to lightning pretty soon, I hope. I really, really hope. Do that, get a lightning. Play this, get a lightning. Glacier, get some stuff. I don't think it matters. Equilibrium, Streamline. Alright, we're up to 76 health. We get another Heat Sinks Plus. I'll take the question mark, which gives me a chest, which gives me a toxic egg. Way too late. We recall this. Full health. Take down the boss who is really good against us. Oh boy. Is this fun. Okay. Finesse. This hand is so bad. Okay. If I double energy, I can... I guess I double energy here. And I get to go Equilibrium, Streamline this thing, Buffer into Boot Sequence. So I have 2 stacks of Buffer up. Dude, this Heat Sinks is going to be the end of me. All for One gets back a Finesse. This Heat Sinks is going to kill me. Oh boy. 2 stacks of Buffer are just going to be used right now. Let's Chaos. That's all lightning. Yikes, dude. I think I have to Power Potion now. Yeah. Echo Form should solve most of my issues. And this lets me draw into action, which is great. Another Heat Sinks. This thing's gonna do so much. I'm still gonna play it. Go over the eyes makes you much weaker. And Cold Snap, like, these are gonna take my buffer, and I'm gonna take 19. I hate that. Alright, Cold Snap. Yeah, 2 buffers down, take 19. That was probably the worst thing that could have happened. But playing Capacitor will just draw my deck, and it's gonna be copied. Alright. My hand is full. This is so bad. Let's... What do we even do? I can Sunder this guy. I can Thinking Ahead. Vision is what I need for a thing like this. Let's put back Equilibrium. So we gotta set up like Cold Snap, Ball Lightning. That's all of the orbs I can currently get. I will Barrage. Then I will Fission. Draw everything. That's great. Let's Discovery. Consume is amazing. Let's play that. Now we need to block this dude. Let's go Glacier. 14 times 4? Are you kidding me? That's so much. I gave it plus 8 attack. Yikes. 14 times 4 it is. That's so much damage. Let's go ahead and go Equilibrium, Charge Battery, Reboot. Alright, none of those are good. I can block some of them. I didn't take as much as I was worried about. The first card I play is copied. And I think Glacier is pretty good in this spot. Let's double Glacier. 1, 2. Yeah, I'm full blocking. Let's go Finesse. Get more block. Streamline down to 0 is great. Let's do that. And then... Ooh. Fusion versus equilibrium. Let's fusion. We have so much frost that it's pretty hard for them to take us down. We get another consume, I can double cast it. That's amazing. Okay, now it's really hard for me to die because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just block forever. I can even play a capacitor to get more space going. All for one can get back. Oh, let's all for one streamline. I'll wait for the capacitor. Because this, I mean, this is pretty good right now. Okay, 14 times 4. We have go for the eyes. We have FTL. FTL first. Go for the eyes. Ooh, okay. Cool-headed? Chaos is great. I think this is a... I think I'm just blocking this, actually. Okay. Let's go Barrage. I really want to play creative AI. It's so risky. I think I can just wait. I have so much frost and this Dark Orb is going crazy. Yeah, Chaos plus Charge Battery Zap. Let's compile driver. Draw my whole deck. Make you weak. Finesse. I mean, I kind of like what I got going on, but I can Chaos to get some energy. Then I can... At this point, look, that's creative AI. He's gonna get some power, who cares? All for one can get back some stuff. Let's... I'm full blocking. Thunder... And just pass. He has 9 extra attack. But like, look, I get to double defragment here. How do you even stop this? It's so good. Streamline. FTL is active. Barrage does so much damage. I can hologram back a barrage. And I'm full blocking. Let's just do that. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Full block. Lightning kills you next turn. Oh man, I really want to play these cards, and I think I'm going to. Well, whatever I play first is going to be double cast. I can pass turn and just kill him. I think I'm fine if I just capacitor here. Then I consume. Go for the eyes. Set up another lightning here. And then it dies. It has 13 extra strength, but I think I have enough that I can just block it. I hope it's not hubris. Let's go heat sinks. Now anytime I do anything, I draw a million cards. Barrage. I want to play self-repair double cast, so let's equilibrium. And just 53, 16, 1, 2. That's got to be a full block. I'm not counting, I'm not doing the math, but it's got to be a full block. Let's play Barrage. Yeah, that's definitely full block. 31 doesn't matter. Double self-repair. Even though I think I've, like, basically full heal against the boss. We can just Sunder. Make sure I kill a little extra block. This Dark Orb is going to do so much damage. Especially right now. This is going to draw my whole deck. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's dead. Do that. Streamline. Chaos. And turn. 23 times 3 doesn't matter. Okay. Full health as much as I can get against the heart, I think. Let's do it. This has been one of the grindiest games I've ever played. We had such a bad start, but we pulled it back. And I hope we're able to close it out. What upgrade do I need? Discovery means I can basically find whatever I want repeatedly. Upgrading the capacitor can help a little bit. Turn 1 is pretty sketchy. Upgrading like a zap can make All for One be able to get back a zap, which is potentially useful. Not incredibly useful. Upgraded Discovery could be like the play, because that could just get us through all the really awkward stuff on the boss. I think Fusion's pretty nice too. I really like this card in our deck. I'm gonna upgrade this one. Alright, the shop plus the courier, let's go. That's incredible. That doesn't matter too much. Rainbow's pretty nice. Put 4 attacks in your hand. Alright, let's grab a data disc. If you don't play any attacks, get additional energy. I rarely play attacks, so I'm really tempted by that. Let's grab it. I can get a hologram plus. Yeah. Let's run. Alright, enemies. We got data disc, we got Art of War. Let's do it. This opener is terrible. It's so bad. Okay. Compile driver. Yikes, dude. Hologram back at compile driver. Draw another card. Double energy is terrible. I can play a self-repair just to get it out of the deck, but I think at this point we kind of just want to do damage. This is the worst. This is such a terrible opener. But I'm only taking 18. Yeah, I think I just want to do damage so I can potentially kill this thing. Okay. Let's start with FTL. Draw a card. Can I kill this? Streamline 15, that's 21. I don't think I can. What are you doing over there, bro? I just realized you don't like that. 15 times 4. What is happening? Okay. Let's cool-headed. Heat sinks is really good. Get that down. Cold snap you, so I turn around. It's still 40 damage, which is really bad. I can block a little bit of it. We're taking 30 damage. Okay. 57 from our homie. I wish I remembered what order they attack in. I feel like this attacks first. But we get to go finesse. Fusion plus. Glacier. Buffer. Vision. And that's really the key to our deck. Okay. Let's go ahead and resolve. What do I want to play? Creative Eye is going to draw me too many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it won't. Perfect. I get to go Glacier. 6 times 2, 57. So I want to be facing this dude at the end of this. Let's thinking ahead. Capacitor is great. Put this back. So capacitor will just draw. Then I can go cold snap on you, so I'm taking less damage over there. And then I can go Equilibrium. Is this blocking everything? 52, 54, 56, 58. What is 38 plus 18? 48, 56. I think this is a full block. Do I want this hand next turn? Or do I want those? I think I want Heatsink's Discovery and other stuff. Let's reboot. I can go for the eyes just to ditch your thing. I wish I had this Discovery. Oh, I get to keep it. Perfect. And I have 2 buffer. Okay, this is great now. Let's Discovery. Chill and loop. Let's grab a chill. Get some frost. Get another defrag. Get another heat sinks. Okay, now we're moving. And I will charge battery here. Didn't I play defrag? Wait, what the heck? Why? Start each combat with one focus. I thought I played a defrag. And that should give me an additional... These should be blocking for 4. Am I crazy? I don't know. Maybe I'm going insane. They have so much blocks. I'm not hurting that dude. I'm gonna ball lightning this one. Just get a lightning down there. Okay. Here's where the fun begins. Biased cog. FTLU. That's way more damage. Finesse. There's the self-repair. I think double energy does give me 1 energy. And I think I need it right now. Okay. All for 1, what do you get me? Go for the eyes is there. Okay, I can all for 1 go for the eyes to make this guy weaker. So he does less. And then I can finesse to redraw. I can FTL to be facing this guy. That reduced his damage by like 4. Okay. Cold Snap blocks for 7. Chaos can block for more. That's not terrible. And then Cold Snap blocks for quite a bit. 49. And they attack left and then right. I used all my buffer, but I took no damage. Alright, I need to kill this dude. Is it possible? Because 60 damage is so much. 3 cards, Capacitor, Glacier, Compile Driver. I don't think I can block 60. Maybe it's possible. With like Glacier into something. But then I'm still not doing damage if I'm doing that. Start with Cool Headed. Cold Snap you. How much block is this? 10, 25 plus 16. 40. So I'm only blocking 1 right now. This is a big yikes, but I will Glacier again. Take 2. Take 1. Oh, Electrodynamics saves the day, dude. Play that. That's hitting me for 16, which really doesn't matter. I can finesse. This is a lot of burn, but I'm still full blocking, I think. 1, 2. That's 16. This is 6. I take 2 damage off the burn, which becomes 1. I need to kill this dude. But I'm facing the wrong way now, so I take more damage. This is not the cleanest fight I've ever had. To be honest, I'm very tired. This run took an hour longer than I thought it would. We get a defragment. And I get a barrage. This is the time. Barrage. You're dead. Defrag. FTL. Dual cast. Alright, Mr. Hart. Bring it on. We don't have a flex potion. Stack plus. Yes. Grab a war paint. I literally needed that double energy upgrade so badly, but I was never able to take it. Alright. We saved the liquid bronze for this fight. I get to go... I want to keep this buffer around. I also want to play a Streamline. Just to make it cheaper in the future. Because if I can get Streamline to 0, then All for One gets a lot better. I think Streamline into buffer works. Nope, that takes a buffer away. Big yikes. Okay. 3 times 15. Well, my other buffer is going away too. Not the best situation for me. Okay. This run has been so rough. So, yeah, no matter what, my buffer goes away unless I just pass turn, but then I'm going to 4 health. If I play nothing, I block for 15, essentially. If I play anything, then I don't block. If I had boot sequenced, I would be blocking for 30 this turn. Drawing any defense this turn would also be really good, because then I could like fission and actually play cards. All for one grabs boot sequence and blocks for 10. So I'm taking 5, but then I'm actually just dead if I do that. No, 3 damage 15 times. Wait, I'm just dying if I do that. Okay. Yeah, the buffer would only block 3. Okay, let's all for one. Man, I'm way too tired. I should go to bed. I can all for one, getting that back. I feel like this is just a reboot, which is pretty awkward, but I think that's what I have to do. We get a FTL. Go for the eyes is really good. Let's discovery. It's all pretty bad. Don't want any of these. Let's take the 0 cost that I can get back with the thing. Then we can go beam cell, go for the eyes, equilibrium. 2 times 15. Tungsten rod is coming in clutch here. So this is, I think I'm just dead here to be honest. I can all for one back some stuff, but yeah, this might be the first. We could sweeping beam, beam cell, go for the eyes, sweeping beam into something, but I don't think a charge battery is gonna block enough for this. Good run, good run. Note to self, sleep before you do it, and you'll play better. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I think, given the start, I'm pretty proud of this run because that start was horrendous. And I definitely could have played the last 2 runs better, but this run took a lot longer than I thought, so we'll see. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.